Get away from the girls. This charm bracelet, and I just got a bunch of charms, and I have one actual Pandora charm, little frog, and I sat on my other glasses, so these are my new ones. And yes, I am a poser. They're just for blue light. I stare at a computer all day.
I didn't realize you were recording.
This is my real charm. He doesn't have to go in with the rest because he's rich. Some pink, green, orange, just little flowers on it. Just wore this one the other day, but I don't think I will today. I'm gonna go for the snail. How cute is the snail? There's a fairy. That's pretty cute. I like for this one to go where the clasp is. Put that one on first. Maybe this little dangle one. Oh, you can't see anything, can you? Snail. I don't like the dangles to be out on the very end. It just feels incomplete for some reason. Or the fairy. Fairy or snail? God, that's hard. I'm doing the fairy. I'm doing the fairy. My dad just found a jumping spider on his car. He said that he was at Walgreens, spotted the jumping spider. The little spider rode on his truck all the way back home from Walgreens. 2 days ago, I actually went to a little market with my dad, and that's where I got those charms. He was like, I found this huge jumping spider, but I didn't get him because I didn't think you had any space. And I went, I actually have one open enclosure, so. But I told him, I was like, you don't have to worry about catching him. Like, it's fine. He texted me and was like, okay, I have him in this just bowl. I can release him if you can't get here. And I was like, I'm on my way. So he got this little tin. I told him what to do. I said put him in an enclosure that has air holes for him and a little bit of a damp paper towel. You put him in this little tin with some holes on top. And he was so cute. There's still some of his web in there. And I just put him in his enclosure, and I think the enclosure is too small. Might have to get him a different one. He's pretty big. He's much bigger than my other jumpers, who are still very small. They're still growing, not adults. Not even sub-adults, I don't think. And now all I've had is fruit flies, and I needed to get new fruit flies anyway because my culture is. But I don't know what to feed this guy. I don't know if PetSmart has appropriate sized bugs for him. So I might have to go to Petco. I just don't have a lot of actual good pet stores in my area. So sorry, I'm not gonna drive 30 minutes. Sorry. I think he's male, but I'm not an expert. If any of you spider people know, just let me know. I'm guessing he's male because he has green chelicerae. That's really all I can say about that. I tried looking at the abdomen, but I don't know. If he is male, his name is Wally because Walgreens. But If she happens to be female, I'm going for Charlie because of those green fangs. And I can see him walking around right now. He is so cute. When I peeked in his little tin, but he was just the sweetest little face. Oh, I got into spiders because it was about summer last year. I was sitting outside working on my deck. I felt a little on my arm, looked down, immediately wanted to go like smack. But it was the tiniest, ittiest, bittiest baby jumping spider I've ever seen. It's looking straight at me. Please don't smack me. I am not killing him. Are you kidding? So I text my partner. I was like, can I please keep this jumping spider? Please, please, please. And he was like, okay. But then I accidentally scared him and he hopped away. And then on my birthday, just a few weeks later probably, partner goes, look. We both look up. There he is. I like to think that it was the same spider. And then I finally got into spider YouTube and found out about tarantula cribs. All my spiders are living very nicely in those, but I do think Wally is going to need a bigger setup because he's already a chunky boy or lady. I also wanted to talk about stationery I got this past weekend. I got this pen. It's a cheap pen. And I wanted one small enough to keep in my bag for whenever I go around and I just need to write down my thoughts really quickly and it not be like the worst pen ever. I still want to feel kind of, have a little. And this is from Handscript. Well, I wanted a little notebook that was cute and durable to fit in my purse, maybe even in a pocket. Found this margin. This is a margin memo. What I loved about this, not only is it small, has a good amount of pages, but it also opens flat. Yes. I don't know how much this was. I know this pen was about $25. The prices were nowhere to be found. I just went up to the checkout and paid, and it wasn't the worst amount of money. There was actually a pen show happening that same weekend. It was really cool. There was some cool setups there. I arrived really late, so half the people were already gone. This is something I got at Van Ness, so I can decorate my little new journal whenever I write in it. Speaking of that, at the pen show, other than paying to get my pen repaired, I got these stickers of Arkansas nature, and then some moss. Oh, and then this cute little duck and flowers. She gave me some free samples of washi paper. I've only ever used washi tape. And same for these little ones. And I'm more like loosey-goosey when it comes to journaling. I just throw kind of whatever in there. And she also gave me a free little leaf. Love. And one day I might just show you my little pen collection and a lot of my stationery and journals, if you would like, mayhaps. Well, now I need to go to the store and get these spiders some food because they're hungry. Check. First stop, PetSmart? No, first stop, post office. I have a return. And then I need to go to Walmart, which I hate going to Walmart. But I need to get back in a reasonable time because I need to do homework. I've been listening to a lot of the Stardew Valley. I've been listening to the Stardew Valley. Oh my god. Editing my first video, I realized that I have a lisp. My first boyfriend that I had for like 2 months told me that I had a lisp. And I was like, why the f***? Like, why would you tell me that? And no one else had ever told me that. But he's right. He was right. And everyone else is like, no, you don't have a lisp. He's crazy. But girl, I can't stop hearing it. Even when I'm speaking now, I can hear it. This is why I've never liked speaking. I write. I don't speak. Try and get me to say Sense and Sensibility 5 times fast. I'd croak right on the spot. For my little spiders, I still got some fruit flies, but I also got some wax worms for my big guy, but I was reading that probably shouldn't feed him only wax worms. Some small crickets. Made it to my least favorite place. Arkansas is ground zero for Walmart, and you can't get away from them. Can't do it.
What do they look like?
Look at him.
I saw one of these outside.
Oh, I dropped him. Wormy! I'm sorry, little guy. Today is work from home, so that's what I'll be doing. I also need to call my advisor for grad school. I am nervous about that because I think one of the classes she said would be available is not. Then I need to work on school. I have a storyboard due for software documentation, and then I need to work on the grant that I'm writing for, you guessed it, grant writing. And I also have a bunch of other stuff I want to do. I want to read, I want to write. I started scribbling down a little beginning of a story yesterday. I want to journal. I want to use my stickers. I'm really behind on my book journal. I have to do laundry. Great. So first up, add copy. Oh. Look who is awake. Little Miss Sunshine. And of course, the girls are wanting to play so badly. If they are left unsupervised, they will get into your sock drawer. And any drawer. I know. I know. I'll play with you.
Explore my potential.
I just called my advisor, talked about summer class options. I do want to take at least 2 in the summer so I can stay on track. One of them is called Writing and Healing. That's like my third choice. There's Introduction to Freelancing or Freelancing 101, one of those. My favorite professor. So I'll probably do that one over the other special topic. Oh, my number 1 option, I added in English courses, English grad courses, and one of them is called Book Boot Camp. If I get the consent of the instructor, I might be able to take it. I would love to do more creative writing classes, but I'm in a tech writing degree, So that's for summer. I haven't seen the class schedule for fall yet. They've completely redone the whole registration system. But I do think that there's going to be an editing and publishing class working on the student lit magazine. I have to get into that class. I've been doing not bad so far. I mean, my grades aren't suffering. My mental health, I'm alright. Darby.
It just needs some everybody.
Perfect. So this is the after of the Stardew party. I was not planning on getting dressed up tonight, which is why I look absolutely insane, but my friend showed up completely decked out as Harvey, so I had to pull out some stops. Not all the stops. I look like budget Emily.